you're very welcome back to the Daily Rundown with me, Fiona Fox. And before the break, we had the fabulous sounds of Chris Taverner. And you can catch him up at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival this week if you fancy it. Otherwise, we'll be back after that gigging around Manchester as usual. Now, I've been rejoined by Stephen and Irina because it's something to say time. This, of course, is the part of the show where I just throw all the power. Is power too strong a word? But I'm sending something over to the guests because they have something to say. Who's going first? Okay, Irina's going to go first.
I'd like to talk about how we deal with stress.
How to deal with stress?
Yes, because like I run two businesses, you know, I've got family. What do you do for stress? Have a beer probably.
You got one of those squeezy balls, haven't you?
I've got squeezy balls, beer normally,
That's what I usually hear when people tired. Doesn't matter business people or teachers or accountants or lawyers, or what is waiting for me, glass of wine. I'm not saying I don't drink, but I found a different way dealing with it. So first time I was introduced to this in Dublin.
So hang on.
Yeah. So, show it in a minute. Basically, we in the surgery where I used to work, we had an artist, an ex-artist, and he took us to studio like this first time around and showed how to do it. So everything is there, you just come along and enjoy. And my first piece was really ugly,
Right.
but it was something which I made, and actually people liked it.
So sorry, did you make this?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it started from there. So now, basically...
I'm going to get a good look on this, there you go.
Yeah, I found...
Tip it up there.
Found a similar studio in Sale in Manchester.
That's lovely.
And we're going, and you know what? It sounds complicated, right? But it's very actually easy. It's scary to start doing it.
So,
but
can I ask though? Did you come along with a plain plate?
no, you come along to the studio, and it's pottery studios. They do it all around
did
Manchester.
You make the actual plate?
No, you come in.
I get too excited.
Don't worry. So was I when I started. And they have templates, so you can have a cup or saucer or a vase, anything. So it's all there. They've got paints and everything you do. You just sit down at the table with a glass of wine. Like we're going to this particular studio because lady who runs it, she has adult sessions once or twice, like in a month. And started just from me. Then I had a friend coming along. So now it's about 5 or 6 people in our group, and we're all professionals. Some accountants, some solicitors, interpreters, you know, and we all get together in the evening, having a glass of wine, enjoying this and
painting.
Yeah.
Painting pottery. But with a glass of wine on the side. So it's a social.
You can have a glass of wine and coffee.
What a lovely thing to do. Now, did you go out looking for this for a sort of stress relief, or were you looking for a hobby, or?
It was like a hobby to start with. All pieces what I've done, apart from this actually, I've given as a present because, you know, it's a nice present. I do it in the Russian style, but it's my thing. But girls who are basically in our group, they do in all different, like, you know, in a blue, in a check, and all different.
And you've got like it's all details around the sides here as well.
So then it stretched further. So after I've started doing it, I went to Russia.
Oh my goodness.
And I've looked in the market, what people basically, you know, there is a market in Moscow where you can buy Russian dolls. And before I would come to the stand and would look at the stand, and it's all colorful. That time, after start doing this, I came along and I've looked at some of them, and it was very basic, and I thought, oh, for sure, I can do this. But it developed to this, so and again, I'm not selling them, but doing them as a present to very, very dear friends.
These?
Yes, I've done that.
That's pretty amazing. So let me put it down.
And they've got kids inside them, so if you open it,
the babushka dolls.
You can open it, and it's 5 inside.
Look.
Very entertaining, isn't it? So this one is particular for my friend, so he's going to get it, and I hope he's watching, so he will see.
Yeah, get a shot at that one, Jack.
Yeah.
Lovely. This is lovely. But it's so. But now, so did you find kind of go in? Look, we've got the tiny ones.
Yes, coming up.
But did you buy them?
I bought those templates in Russia, but you can buy them on eBay for about £3.
Did you buy these plain?
Yeah, plain.
With no face, nothing?
Nothing.
Oh my goodness. Everybody's kind of fascinated by the baby one in the Russian doll.
There you are, it's a big one. But the thing is, you know, for me, it's like a meditation because sometimes I talk all day, sort of I provide treatments, yet a lot of people around me. So coming home, and it takes me a long time to do one because I don't have time for it. But
yeah, I can imagine.
Doing a couple hours, little bit at the time, it's quite relaxing.
They're stunning. I'd love.
They are.
I'll paint you one.
I would love the Russian dolls. I actually would love a cool Russian doll set.
Yes.
An authentic one as well. Hint, hint.
Yeah.
No, that's but like so. Anyway, painting has been used recently, hasn't it? In general, art has for therapy and relaxing.
You know,
so it makes sense.
There were some stories. Adult women, doing coloring books.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
And at that time when I read that story, we already were doing this.
I love this.
Excellent.
And do you find that you come out, you know, you're kind of chilled?
We're chilled, relaxed. Actually, you know, our group is Russian, but a lot of other people come in the studio, English as well, of course.
Okay, right. So it's not just. Oh, look, here we are.
Yeah,
there you are. There,
that was played before it was gone through the special oven, Kelman. This is a little group.
Wow.
And you know, people say, oh, we can't do it, but they come and try and create, and it's lovely.
Do you follow any do you follow a pattern?
No, it just comes. We
we
usually have a picture, we print something out of internet and come in the studio, but sometimes this came out of my mind and just...
Wow.
That's brilliant, Irina.
Yeah.
That's lovely, but and then of course you have these like that for little gifts or something like that. I love this little one. I wouldn't give anything away. That was the only thing if I made them. I'd probably
somebody said to me, why wouldn't you do it like for trade? You know, sell it. No, it's very special. I put my soul in it.
You want to keep them?
Yeah.
But
no, I don't keep them. I give them as a present.
Oh, okay, but not like just for work. It's about getting your mind just focused on one thing, isn't it? It's like everyone talks about mindfulness and that.
What I was going to say, and when we're in that studio, usually people come like a birthday party or like celebrate something. And they're very loud. Us, we're quiet, we concentrate. We're just relaxing, you know. And actually, time goes by and you're relaxing.
Is that something that we're more inclined? Like, would you do something like this, Stephen?
I don't have the patience. As a child, I used to paint the little sort of Warhammer metal Games Workshop figures, and then I just worked out that if you save up your pocket money, you can pay somebody else to do it, and then you get to go out and play football, and they get to do the
savvy
pointing the little it was always the pupils of the eyes that would always.
You learned a lesson though, didn't you?
Yeah, I learned a lesson that
put someone else to work for you.
Exactly.
Did you think this is more a female kind of a hobby or a pastime? That's why I was asking. What do you think?
I think for a while I know knitting had a surge of popularity, and that seemed to be across sort of, you know, chaps and chapesses. But I don't know. I don't know whether it is. Maybe I'm playing into my own gender stereotyping that I just think that men just have we're destroyers, and I think after a while, you know, the idea of being able to match 5 exact copies to me would just be like, well, why can't you just get the first one, photocopy it, and then just pretend? You imagine that they all look the same. One's got a lopsided eye. That makes it special, you know.
Well, there has been a kind of a resurgence of arts and craft in order to tackle stress.
Yeah. I agree with you that it's more female thing, because it's need precision and patience. But watchmakers, the best are men.
Well, there you go. You see.
Okay, it's mechanisms, but it's tiny. So.
Yeah. I think it's it seems to be. I think it might just be that I know a lot of brutish cavemen that just.
We have to be careful now about gender stereotyping.
That's it. Yeah. Everybody's equally as good and worse
as everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know some ladies who would just be like, "Pa, smash." Exactly. Yeah.
Because we have to be careful. But just out of interest, are there any men in this group?
Sometimes they come along, but they don't stay.
It's generally women.
Yeah, just try and.
Isn't it interesting though how? I mean, I think because on a sort of separate note though, because we talked about how men deal with stress in a different way. Anyway, it's not really inclined to do it in a group situation. I think.
Yeah, that tends to be the way it used to be. Yeah. I think more and more we're moving towards it. Yeah. I think
men's sheds, and that type of thing is a big thing. This is fantastic though. So how did you? This is local to you in Manchester?
Yeah, in Sale.
And how did you find it?
Somebody invited me first time around, but there are 2 places next by each, like near by each one. And the first one, only children. You can go as an adult, but they don't do evening sessions. So Claire, in this place where we're going, she's doing evening sessions, and it's quite nice.
And this was
and
just
you can book. This is what important. Yeah, when
so you can bring some people in.
Exactly. You can sort of organize your diary and know in advance.
It'll be like one of those, you know, when you see those kind of milder hen parties. You know, when they do like kind of cupcake making or that type of thing. They don't want to go and kind of wear the L plate.
Ticks your box, I say.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's fantastic, Irina. Thanks very much for bringing that one in. Especially thank you so much for bringing this little one in, because I love her. We're going to go for a quick break, and then we're going to come back with Stephen's Something to Say. So you don't have long to wait for that, but it is the final leg of the Daily Rundown. So don't go anywhere. Don't miss that. See you soon. Bye.